Are you ready for some football? Hey everybody, welcome to more Spectacular Saturday videos with the MJ406. I don't really have a title for these videos yet, but whatever. I'll figure it out eventually, one day. And since it's a non-LP game, I'm going to be doing something a little different.
Next level games is woohoo!
Another batch of games that have been good for my childhood. The Mario side projects. The Mario spin-off games. And I'm going to be doing one of my favorite sports games for Mario spin-offs. Oh God! Mario Strikers Charged. Oh, what a dick! Games, the graphics don't look too bad for an early Wii game. And they're not impressive, but whatever. I love the music, though. No! I'm in my fat suit! Damn it! Oh, this is one of the few games that actually has Yoshi talking. Oh, hi, character that we didn't see. Critter! One of the games actually has some sort of Kremling remaining. Although I don't think Critter is officially a Kremling. Oh, what a dick. This game is one of the favorites of my family, anyway. This is one of the few Mario sports games we can all play together and really enjoy. Be evenly matched. And of course, you may think it could be a normal sports game, but with all kinds of Mario sports games, there's always something special about it. You always have to add that Mario element. Anyway, finally, welcome to Mario Strikers Charged! And since this is the first time it's going to be on my Wii, my regular one anyway, maybe we should go over the instructions. Why not? It has been a while since I played. Well, if you really want to know how this game works compared to soccer, may as well go over the basics. Try to learn the basic controls. The B button shoots, the A button passes, and the Z button ships the ball ahead when you have possession. In addition, the control pad triggers unique beats specific to each playstyle. You can access the controller map at any time by pressing the 1 button. Try to score a goal and get a feel for Mario Strikers Charged. In a classic Mario vs. Bowser style. Oh god, I forgot there are Wii Remote sound effects to this game. Ah, crap. Oh well, not many. Probably won't be hearing them. Okay, so the objective is to win the game with 1 minute. So yeah, you can hold the B button to charge up your shot, and press it to shoot! Press A to pass, hold the B button or the Z button on the nunchuck to lob it, for a lob pass or a lob shot. The color charge indicates the strength of the ball. If it's white, it's at its strongest, which allows it to be faster, allowing easier goals. Each player has different stats, but not to great depth. Yeah! Yeah! Bowser being a beast. If you do a deke, depending on who your character is, it can lead to good opportunities. And you may have special shots like this. Oh, no, never mind. It's all standard right now. Ugh. If you have a power character like Hammer Bro, shots are incredibly strong. If you have a character like Toad, it's just going to be meh. It'll be something weak like this. Cheap Deke! The most abused technique online. The Dry Bones Warp. Oh god. Hopefully I won't be using those too much. Yeah, we won 5-0 because Mario's team decided not to show up. Yeah! So yeah, that's really all you need to know. For now, anyway. Nice work. Now you've learned the basics. Learn how to charge the ball, which I basically explained. If you feel like you didn't get enough of the basics, you can try it again. Yeah, the game's pretty simple, although getting the good strategies in your head could take some time. Alright, I don't need to read this, but charge the ball by passing. Charge the ball by passing, keep in possession of the ball. The more the ball moves, the better it gets charged and the stronger it gets. Charge the ball and win the game. I'm sure I'll be the only team on the field again. Yep. Mario's a different D because he rolls. But he's balanced, so his kicks are stronger than Toad's. Why aren't you guys coming upfield? Aren't we going to learn any actual football? And you're wondering why I refer to this as football? Because everywhere outside of America refers to it as football, not soccer. Damn shame. Because Americans have their own football, which is extremely popular in the US, but almost nowhere else, because everywhere else has rugby, which the US also has. Passing frenzy! Stop! Don't stop passing the ball, keep going! Read where you're passing it to, buddy! So do you see how to charge the ball yet? I think a minute's a little more time than we needed. Alright, one more for the road. Oh wow, I didn't think that one would go in. Shut up, Koopa. And that's charging the ball. We beat Luigi since he didn't show up. Oh, at the end of each game you get the top 3 highlights of the match if there are highlights to go over. No, I'm not going to read all the descriptions because they're not really needed. They're pretty much describing what I'm going to describe as I go through. So, mega saves. Now the big Mario element in this game. Time for you to actually be crittered. This game has special kicks which are known as mega strikes. And those allow for a lot of scoring opportunities. And if you're a player on the other team, you have to stop enough from the opposing team in order to win. How do you stop it? Well, yeah. Here we go. You gotta use the pointer as gloves, and then press A on every ball that comes around. And if you get a shutout, you get to hold on to the ball. Take that, DK. Don't got much time left, monkey. As you can tell from DK, you have a meter that allows you to pick how many balls you can kick at once. Apparently, every single captain in this game knows how to do that. Oh yes, the Mega Strikes are a move exclusive to captains, which are like Mario, Luigi, Bowser, DK, etc., etc., etc. The other side characters can't do that. Oh, way to not block that, goalie. What? Well, how would you guys show up? Way to not do anything. Oh yes, and Mega Strikes will not show up in the highlight reel at the end of a game. I don't know, I'm probably one of the few people that likes the highlight reel, seeing the best goals. If you have a close game, it's nice to see, like, what goals mattered. Now it's our turn to practice. So basically, when you're a captain and you have the ball, you just have to hold the shoot button to charge it long enough, and then you'll kick it up in the air and get that meter thing going. If you time the button presses right, you can get a lot of balls kicked in at a great speed. And you have to be in the opposing half of the court. Alright, there we go. I got the maximum number of balls, 6, and I got in the green area, so they're going to be slightly faster, which is harder for Critter to block. If you're facing shots that went in the green, they'll be slightly faster, so it'll be harder to really stop. But if you can get in the orange, you get the best shots possible. They go at incredible speed, which, if you have a lot of them to keep up with and they're going to be fast, well, good luck. Oh, man. But, don't believe it or not, timing it is a little tough to master. And depending on the difficulty of the computers, you never know how much they're going to stop, but if it's not in the green or orange, you expect it to stop most of them, on almost any difficulty. And there you go, if you land in the second orange, you get the fastest shots, which, even on any difficulty, at least one gets in. But on this occasion, all 6 go in. And I win 16-12. Now, of course, it's harder in an actual game because you actually have opponents that can attack you while you're doing the Mega Strike. So you have to find a good opportunity to do it when nobody else is able to hit you and stop you. Hey, where did that Hammer Bro come from? And where did my Hammer Bro come from? See, if you try to do it from back here, it's just to clear the field. Oh yeah, the other move I didn't show. Press the Z button, the back button on the nunchuck in order to just kick the ball forward without passing or shooting. Just a good way to get the ball moving up if you're trying to avoid getting the ball stolen. Now, while the captains have the Mega Strikes, what do the sidekicks have? Which is basically everybody else. And captains can't be sidekicks, if you're wondering. You can't get that lucky. Sidekick skill shots. Each sidekick has a different kind of skill shot, which they have to activate the same way as a Mega Strike, except, well, theirs aren't nearly as risky as Mega Strikes because they can't do, like, super crazy things. Now, something like Hammer Bro is easy. He'll skill shot. Oh, yes, and you don't want to shoot when you're too close to the goalie or else he'll know when to stop you. See, with somebody like Hammer Bro, he'll throw hammers to the ground and pin down the goalie, allowing the ball to go in very, very easily. It doesn't matter how much the ball is charged up, it won't go any faster. Well, I guess the shot itself will be faster if you charge up before you do the skill shot, which is a good idea. Not much to it. Oh, what the hell? I didn't think he would do that. Ow! Damn it, I'm trying to see if I can hit him with a deke. He's breaking my hammers. What a dick. Alright, I'm just gonna end it then. Bitch, it's hammer time. Come on, bro. What you doing? Oh yeah, if you haven't noticed, critters... Wow. Critters usually pretty good at being a goalie. So if you think like, oh, well, it's a Mario sports game, the skill's gonna be toned down. Don't be fooled. Critter has pretty decent AI for a goalie, because the shots that they have to take, he has to move like a motherfucker. And he's the only goalie you can have, so don't think you can, like, change hoots and net. Okay. Now to try out with a different skill shot, but something a little harder. Let's try it with somebody like Boo, I guess. It's easy for Hammer Bro, he's a power character, so his skill shot's usually better. However, somebody like Boo, who's more of a not power character... Oh, looks like we have to avoid getting hit. Instead, weak characters try to do quicker, deceptive maneuvers, like Boo, for example. He'll try to warp into the net, or charge into it. And their deke, you can be invisible with the deke, which can be a good move. You're trying to get around a couple people, or the goalie even. But it doesn't always work on the goalie. In fact, it rarely works on the goalie. much harder with somebody like Boo to get it. Well, I don't think with these tutorials you actually have to do the skill shots. I think you just have to win the game, but they try to teach you something with the tutorial. I guess if you're close enough to the net with Boo, it's easy to get the skill shot in. But remember, too close, and the goalie will hit you. And you gotta avoid other players when you charge these shots, because your opponent will try to come after you if he can. Oh, that's all for the skill shots. Okay, you can stop running, buddy. Yeah, I don't need to see the highlights. It's a tutorial. Who needs to see the highlights of the tutorials? All right. Now it's time for some super skills to be revealed. Should come in handy. Gone over all the kinds of shots. Now it's time to do other things. For example, every captain has their own super move, so they can use it to advance themselves on the field or hinder their opponents. Use the C button on the nunchuck to activate these. Mario, it happens to be him growing super size, which can crush people as well as make his kicks super devastating. Hear me. It also makes for good opportunities to cause a Mega Strike. However, the goalie can hit you in this stage. It also makes activating better chances on the Mega Strike easier. Bam. And I win already. It's also a great defensive maneuver. Kicking onslaught! Let's go! Didn't mean to do that, but alright. Okay, I did 5. And, kick! See how much you like this. Must say though, it's nice to be doing this instead of the Fantasy Star videos I've been doing. At first I was planning to do a whole Bugsman one strand, but I feel like that would have been boring, so it's nice to switch over to something else. Aha! So yeah, if you're wondering, more of those are on the way, but I definitely like to switch things up. Which is why I'm not showing them for a while. Instead, you'll get Mario Strikers. Now Mario seems like to be a good offensive super, which, yeah, you're gonna want, so you can get goals. However, that super can be countered. That's why there are different styles of super move. For example, DK has a different super ability called Bring the Thunder. Well, no, that's the name of this. Whatever. Let's just go over it. DK super ability allows him to do this. The Thunder Wham. Oh yes, by the way, no, never mind, not yet. I don't need to go over that. Go ahead. Yeah. I don't know what I was trying to say, but whatever. Deal. As you can't tell, there's an electric fence on the wall. So if you hit someone into that, they're gonna get electrocuted. Which will stun them for a good bit. Damn it, damn. Haha, what? Okay, I think that was a glitch, because it acted like it hitting the goalie was hitting the post, which it wasn't. You do not do butt smash. And I got you. If time happens to run out when the score is tied, sudden death. which first goal wins. So yeah, if it's sudden death, you want to make sure you get that goal. But yeah, there are super abilities that are both offensive and defensive, so I guess pick a captain that has a super ability you like. If you even want to use them. Now these supers lie in the category of power-ups, which there are particular ways to get power-ups. In fact, there's actually just 2 different ways to get power-ups. Power-ups come from playing well or from the opponents not playing well. The 2 ways to get power-ups are either just when you see that blue streak. You see that blue streak when you're charging a shot and then you shoot, you get an item for that. If the opponent hits somebody that doesn't have a ball, you get an item for that too. But if you hit an opponent that doesn't have the ball, then they'll get an item. And that's where the supers come from. They're power-up items. See? Even though it was fully charged, they had enough time to stop me from achieving that Mega Strike. However, super shots like that do not count towards items. You have to hit the blue streak and not charge too long. If you do a skill shot or a Mega Strike, you will not get an item from that charged shot. The items are very Mario Kart-ish, if you will. You got banana peels, you got shells, well, you got the supers. And, some of those amongst other things. I guess I should mention this now. If anybody's curious and hasn't seen these games, this is actually the sequel to a GameCube title just called Super Mario Strikers. Ah, crap, didn't mean to do that. Although there are different elements to that one. I'm only going to go over this one, though, because, well, there's more to this game, and if I wanted to do the regular Strikers, that would be more of an LP, if anything, but I'm not going to do that. Besides, that'll get real boring. I will say this, though. Don't let the Mario theme fool you. I feel like this is a sports game for sports-heavy fans. So yeah, if you happen to be a fan of sports and video games, give this game a shot. Probably why I like it. I don't mind sports. Unlike some gamers who, like, I'm not good at sports, but I like watching them. Not really much of a soccer guy. Well, football, my bad. Sorry to you Europeaners. I'm an American. Oh well, I ain't changing it. And that's pretty much everything you need to know. Basically, this is a good first stop if you've never played the game before. Even if you played the previous one on the GameCube, it's still good to play this one. And now to be an event where we test all of our skills, which is kind of like the last one, but the opponents are actually going to be, like, challenging for once. Instead of just being crap. Alright, well, let's get right to it. Okay, standard games are usually around like 3 minutes. And if you don't know the rules of a sports game like soccer, you need to go outside. No offense.
Mario time!
Sports are a part of everyday life. If you don't know sports, you don't know what you're missing. Oh, by the way, D-pad is steel. Which can be better. Oh yeah, never went over this. Shake the Wii remote when you don't have the ball. You can check people. Which can be useful if you just want to get the ball away and shoot it somewhere else. Stealing is good if you want to get the ball right then and there. If you're just trying to stop the ball from being held, go for the hit. situation is very dependent on the strategy you use. Oh god, he stole that from me. Oh wow, I have an item. Completely didn't notice. But be careful, you can get hit with your own items. So don't be stupid about that. And now I think I'm just gonna drain the clock. Or Super Mario! You're gonna save the day! Yeah. Take that, Boo. Should have disappeared, moron. Hat trick for Mario. Oh wow, he has gotten me every single goal. Also, mushrooms will increase your speed. I believe what makes the spike shells good is that normal shells will just break after hitting. Oh no, I guess they're different. Oh no. Damn it. Damn, I'm probably thinking the original spray shells. Darn it! I'm more familiar with the original. Uh-oh. Oh yes, notice on Bowser's thing. Under his icon, he has an orange bar. That's how much power of his super he has left. And he can breathe fire, which can burn people and make it harder for them to do things. If you're a goalie, it makes it impossible for them to grab the ball, but they can still block. If you're a player, you can't even hold on to the ball. So I guess you have to run and shake it off, which you can't control. I'll see, because I keep hitting their players so they don't have the ball. I'm getting them items. Ah! Try boats. Get that ball, you boaty bastard. Oh! Yes. That was supposed to hit the goalie, but I guess shooting over him works too. Yeah, in this video, we've literally gone over everything you need to know about this game. We really have. Yay. Don't worry, we don't need to go back here again. Next episode, we'll actually go over the stuff I wanted to do for these Saturday videos, not training. Okay, why was the light shining through the wall? By the way, these computers are the easiest difficulty, so that's why this looks really easy. As we get further along these videos, you'll see that this game is not nearly as easy as it looks. At the moment. But the lowest difficulty computers, well, keep it short, they stink. See, I won 7-1, and I wasn't even trying. Like, really, I wasn't trying. If I was trying, it would be much worse. Oh yes, I forgot. This is also one of the very first Wii games to have Wi-Fi play. So you can play people online. This is one of the very first GameCube games to do it. After Pokemon Battle Revolution, I think was really the first one. Although the online community is dead now, pretty much, except for like a few people that are really, really good. It's there. Alright, so come back next time. We'll finally go to what I was planning on doing. Striker challenges. For some of the greatest matches in Super Mario Strikers history. Sounds like a story mode. Don't know why.